Hello everyone, welcome to another toy review. I'm your host, Craig J. Smith. So, this time we're taking a trip down to Bikini Bottom for this toy review. So, today I'm going to be looking at SpongeBob Squarepants. So, behind me, as you can probably see, I have SpongeBob and Patrick from the Jakks Pacific series of the SpongeBob Squarepants toy line. We're going to be taking a look at those in just a few minutes. I also just recently seen the SpongeBob movie. I also have it here on DVD. I also seen that. Quite a good movie, really funny and hilarious, and you get to see David Hasselhoff in this film, which is really hilarious. But yeah, a pretty good movie, so you can check that out. Anyway, we're not here to talk about the film, but we're here to talk about the toys. I also have a SpongeBob plushie, as you can see right here. Just to lighten the mood up here. So, yes, recently I took a trip to Blackpool, and I got to visit a very cool store, and I actually visited, as you can see here, I have a hat here. I got to visit Nickelodeon Land, and they had a specialty store that had Nickelodeon you know, merchandising like toys, plushies, t-shirts, and you know, even Lego SpongeBob sets and stuff. Really enjoyed my time there. Really good fun visiting the park. So yeah, and I came across these SpongeBob figures. So as you can see, we have SpongeBob, and we also have Patrick Star as well. So as you can see, Patrick Star here. We'll leave this one in its packaging till the next toy review. You know, we'll look at this in the next episode, so there'll be 2 SpongeBob episodes with CuteanimefiguresTV. So there you go, 2 episodes. I would have doing the other ones as well. Surely I will pick up the other characters. As you can see, here's the other characters. I'll mention that when we get started on talking about SpongeBob. You know, because today we're just going to focus on the star himself, SpongeBob, and also he comes with Gary, the snail. So let's go ahead and take a look at SpongeBob himself, and in the next episode we can take a look at Patrick Star. So let's go ahead and take a look at these figures and see what they're all about. I know there is many play sets and stuff like that. There's one where is in his bedroom and is in his underpants, which is kind of like an exclusive figure to that little playset. There's one where it is in the Flying Dutchman's boat, you know, ship, and there's a set where you actually get all of these figures together. There's like one, like a bonus pack, I guess, or just one of those ones where they do like a complete set of figurines. But anyway, let's talk about SpongeBob with Gary first. So this is the figure, as you can see in the packaging. We'll take a closer look at it right now, and let's not waste any more time. So let's go ahead and take a look at it. SpongeBob with Gary. So today's episode we're going to be looking at SpongeBob Squarepants toys made by Jakks Pacific, and they were released in 2010. So Yep, they were released in 2010. So as you can see here, we've got a nice blister packaging here with SpongeBob with Gary. So it says here play with SpongeBob in Bikini Bottom playsets, posable figure. We got the Jakks specific logo there. We got the Nickelodeon logo there, and also if you can actually see the back of the package, well, in the back there in the packaging, it looks like we've got SpongeBob's face there, and you got the SpongeBob logo right at the top there. It says SpongeBob with Gary. And let's take a look at the back of this packaging. It's really nice, really small. Surely there's no other accessories in here other than the two figures we get in here. So let's look at the back. So on the back of the packaging, let's get a closer look at this. Let's get a closer look. Okay. It says here, SpongeBob Squarepants SpongeBob with Gary. It says here, posable yellow mellow. It says, play with SpongeBob in Bikini Bottom playsets. And it also says, look for all the Bikini Bottom figures. So in this line, let's actually take a look who's in this lineup here. We've got SpongeBob with Plankton, Patrick Star, which that's the one we have right now, Sandy Cheeks, Squidward, SpongeBob with Gary, that's the one we're reviewing today, Karate SpongeBob. So okay, I just want to put it out there. There's 3 different types of SpongeBob figures in this line. I haven't seen Mr. Krabs or any of the other characters in this toy line yet. I've not seen any of them. Possibly there is wave 2 or wave 3 of these figures. I've probably seen them around in my local Toys R Us store. Obviously I have, but I just not had the time to pick any of these figures up until I had a trip to Blackpool recently, for a holiday. Never mind that. So, yeah, quite a good lineup there. Not very many characters. There's probably 3 different characters there and 3 different versions of SpongeBob. Obviously, Plankton is packaged with a Krabby Patty. Which is also packaged with SpongeBob, and it looks like he's a good look at that there. Looks like he's smiling there with joy. So is Patrick. Some of the old characters we were with the crab hat there, restaurant hat, and there's the karate SpongeBob there. Let's see. I was going to pick up this entire wave while I was away, but I just thought I might just pick up SpongeBob with Gary and Patrick Star, since Patrick is always with SpongeBob and they are best friends after all. Just thought, why buy one figure when I can get another character to go along for display. So yeah, that's just about it for the packaging. You can probably see the price there, $3.99. And that's so. Let's actually get this figure opened up. Surely there's nothing to it. No secret accessory or anything of the sort in these sets. This is my first time looking at SpongeBob toys. So let's hope this review goes really well. As you can see there, it says 4+, so it's quite safe for kids out there, to play with. So I'm just gonna put my finger in there, and I don't want to pull it off totally because we could you seal that, you know, like put him back in the packaging, and there you go. Now, you can actually see his mouth there. Put that to the side. There. This is what SpongeBob looks like in the blister card, as you can see. Really nice figure. So let's actually take these out. They're not held in by any of those windy things or whatever. So as you can see there, back there. So they're not held in with any things. So, okay, that's Gary. And here's SpongeBob. That was really easy. So, okay, let's get a closer look at these. Just zoom in here so we can get a decent look at them. Now, there's not a great deal of articulation here. Also, you got the thing on the back here. It says 2009 on there, and you got the logo or whatever. You know, I wish they didn't put that on there, but what can you do? So, SpongeBob, it looks really cool. For articulation, it has hello, it can salute, which is nice. That's a nice feature. You make him salute. Like, aye, Captain, or whatever you want him to do. You know, play along. And that, really nice details on there. So, it's only got 2 points of articulation. You know, the sponge is like one big plastic, you know, got a hole there. I don't know why there's a hole in his head. I just can't understand that. No peg holes in the feet there. But yeah, it's got a nice smile and that, so really cool. Now let's actually take a, yeah, it actually stands up really well, which is cool. Now for Gary, let's actually look at Gary. Wow, you can actually pull this off, pull his feet off, I suppose. Now you can do that. That's obviously pegged in, but you can actually pull these feet off, these shoes. And that's obviously a nice feature, I guess. I was wondering what that hole was for SpongeBob. You know, you can see Gary here. It's got kind of like a meow voice, like a cat, like meow. You know, some nice details on there, and I don't know why he's got shoes on. That's just silly. Just a little nice figurine of Gary, I suppose. After all, he's a snail, and he's a pet of SpongeBob. And that's so. Take a look at both of these in the back, like a back view of them. So I'll turn this on so you can get a good look at them. So as you can see, a side view of Gary and SpongeBob there. It's very cool. It's very interesting, these figures. I've never had anything like this before. So let's actually just zoom back a bit. Now let's take a look at this feature that but it seems to me that Gary can actually fit on SpongeBob's head, and it's the same thing with Plankton. If we had Plankton, that's it. Let's take a look at this feature. So first of all, SpongeBob's got a hole here in his head, and you will just take these feet off here from Gary, and nice pair of shoes there. So you take this thing off from Gary, as you can see, got a peg there, and the other thing will just peg into there. But you will and peg that in there, just like so. So Gary is just sat on SpongeBob's head, and makes a nice display, you know, nice. I don't know how weighty it is. It's fairly lightweight, I guess. Let's move these shoes out of the way. They kind of look novelty. So let's get a good look at this. So this is how he is displayed on the back of the card back, on his head, and it's saluting. So that's why there's a peg hole there. We'll take a look at Patrick in the next review, so it shan't be too bad of a display. So there's not a lot going on with these figures. They're basically like static figures. You know, he's only got 2 points of articulation. Not much there going on. But it makes for a nice display, obviously. So you can have a display SpongeBob like that, and or you can display Gary on his own if you want to. But really, still cool. So let's go over with my final thoughts on the figure. When he's turned around, obviously. After we. Okay, so final thoughts on SpongeBob with Gary. No problem there with standing up. No problem with the articulation. I thought these shoes were a little bit novelty, and I just couldn't understand why's Gary got shoes. They're probably just there for novelty purposes, I guess. But you know, Gary is an additional character to the SpongeBob world, and that's why you can actually peg him on there, I guess. Quite novelty though. They've given these nice pair of shoes. So I thought these were permanently attached to the figure. I thought they were, but they are removable, so you guys can probably see that. But yeah, just a really cool figures. Definitely just going to go on a nice small display. So if you have all the other characters, I would recommend picking him up if you're a fan of SpongeBob. I definitely just found these very interesting, and I just had to pick one of these up. So yeah, so that's my final thoughts on SpongeBob. Got no complaints with him at all. He's just, there's no paint smudgers or anything like that. It's just a perfect figure overall. You know, I've got nothing bad to say about him at all. So it's quite decent. You can possibly put him with any of the other Nickelodeon character figurines that you might have. I know they probably made some Very Odd Parents figures, probably. I think they have, but yeah, still a cool little figurine to display on your desk at home or at work, I guess. If you're working in an office or whatever. But yeah, overall it's just a great figure, definitely recommend him. He's very fun to play with and fun to display. So yeah, that's my final thoughts on SpongeBob Squarepants, SpongeBob with Gary. If anybody's got any questions or comments, please post them below the video review, and I'm always around to answer them. So okay then, thanks for watching everybody. Until next time, I'll see you in the next video review, which will be Patrick's Star. So not only that, we'll do a comparison with SpongeBob and Patrick in the next video review. So take care, I'll see you very, very soon. Thanks for watching. Just a quick small display video. This is just quite short, so you can now display Gary on top of SpongeBob or next to him. Obviously it looks pretty silly like that with the shoes. I'll just unpeg that from there and peg him on top of SpongeBob so I know where he is. So just like that, you can display him however you want. Well, okay then, thanks for watching everybody, and see you in the next video review. Take care.